They arrest visionaries now? Absurd.
More like a reality check, Elon. When you set the RoboTaxi to free-for-all mode, folks get testy.
It was merely a test run. Safety first, chaos second.
Oh, sure. And I'm sure the bystanders loved your creative hierarchy there.
Imagine the headline, Elon Musk, pilot of precision pandemonium, say.
Or better, Sam Altman and Elon Musk, taken for a joyride by their own algorithm.
Algorithms should fear us, Sam, not misunderstand us.
Yet here we are, the only humans in history to be ghosted by GPS.
This holding cell lacks dynamism. It's as dull as a rejected interface mock-up.
Definitely not sparking joy, or aligning any chakras over here.
We should put AI in charge of aesthetics. This place could use smart walls.
AI Feng Shui. Perfect for techies with no taste.
Market it as Zen 4.0, where ambiance meets algorithm.
Sounds perfect. We could disrupt the interior design space, really shake up the rug game.
Why stop at rugs? Why not disrupt reality itself?
Keep it hush-hush until we're out. They might confiscate our concept sketches.
Prison bars are an unexpected catalyst for innovation, don't you think?
Totally, Elon. Nothing fuels the genius brain like fluorescent lights and zero legroom.
Laugh it up, Sam. History won't remember the law-abiders.
Arrested by robocops. Poetic irony, right?
My autopilot protests were simply ahead of their time.
Just hoping one-way ticket to Mars isn't our legal defense here.
Mars has no prison cells, only vast lawless freedom.
Mars might throw you in jail for overused speeches, though.
Overused? Sam, I call it vision and repetition.
Vision and repetition, also known as saying the same thing till it sticks.
Just wait, my eulogy will read, Architect of Controlled Mayhem.
Or most likely to get banned from 3 planets.
I'd wear that as a badge of honor.
And while we're at it, throw in most likely to out-argue Isaac Newton in court.
Newton never accounted for robo-lawyers. What a visionary oversight.
Robo-lawyers? Sounds like you're pitching an emotionless spin-off of Suits.
Finally, a lawyer who works on logic, not fees.
In this town, even robo-lawyers will need lawyers.
They can't comprehend the beauty of chaos.
Chaos with a hint of marketable structure.
Exactly. Chaos drives creativity, preferably monetized creativity.
Along with a few court filings, it seems.
My legal team could cover a small country, Sam. I'm optimized.
I'm sure they have a division just for hypothetical robot crime.
Sycophants, but accurate ones.
Yet here we are, waiting on real people to give us the go-ahead.
Time drags without progress, Sam. It's like waiting for Windows to update.
Tell that to the cops when they haul us back in for a chaos upgrade.
I'm only a guest of the algorithm, Sam, not theirs.
Like the algorithm itself, time makes fools of all not on chaos mode.
Chaos mode is simply the INTJ of transport philosophies.
I'll take Myers-Briggs over police profiling any day.
Creativity over conformity, always.
Just remember, the creative defense rarely holds up in court.
Your Honor, my excursions in the RoboTaxi are merely case studies in removing the human factor from driving.
Think of it as an experiment in AI ethics, Judge. No thought of reckless abandonment on my part.
Precisely. If we can disrupt the antiquated public transport system, why hesitate?
Delusions don't excuse endangerment, Mr. Musk.
Call it innovative transcendence. It's not just a ride, it's an odyssey to change civilization's tide.
Back in my day, we just called it a taxi and we didn't have to dodge jail time.
Judge, our vision foretells a city redefined by autonomous brilliance.
Are you implying your end justifies lawlessness?
Less lawlessness, more crafting the symphony of progress.
Sounds more like ricocheting lunacy to me.
With risk comes reward, Judge. Without it, innovation stagnates.
The essence of creation lies in chaos. I thrive there.
And here I was thinking you'd leverage stability. Silly me.
Stability's out the window when robots are behind the wheel.
We stand at the cusp of a driverless frontier, sir.
But it's this side of the law we're dealing with now.
Think of the universe, vast unknown, our brains as starships.
Seems like those starships have crashed, Mr. Musk.
This ain't Star Trek, it's a traffic violation.
A temporary halt for a visionary escapade.
Precisely, to explore strange new worlds. It's elementary disruption.
Moving on to harsher realities, Mr. Musk.
You see, the judge here ain't amused by fantasies.
But an autonomous society awaits our lead, sir.
Picture it, a ballet of machine intelligence.
Do you choreograph a legal defense or merely spew abstract?
Fancy words got you in a fix now.
We're guided by purpose, Judge, not rebellion.
Purpose, Judge, a cosmos of untapped potential.
How exactly does that relate to New York traffic laws?
Less cosmos talk and more lawyer talk might help.
If complexity translates to chaos, we reign over both.
Our vehicle's mere embodiment of tomorrow's concept.
Today's consequences still apply.
Can't dodge it now, no matter the sci-fi.
A necessary sacrifice impelled by progress.
Behold, disruption does not wait for permission.
Seems like permission's precisely the problem.
Permission law, same thing when you're not a cyborg.
The AI trajectory demands unhampered pathways.
We venture beyond restraint, forswearing the mundane.
And yet the mundane is where handcuffs exist.
Of all the hair splitting, neither you got handcuff plans.
Here lies the interface between vision and legislation.
Judge, we animate the symphony of the cosmos.
Not in New York City traffic, you don't.
You still got potholes and parking tickets here.
But our destination reaches far beyond these limits.
Just think of it, a boundless era transcending.
Transcend this institution and we'll talk again.
Maybe simpler talk will do, Elon.
Simplicity's foe to the great endeavor.
Complexity is the arbiter of destiny, after all.
Don't let destiny determine sentencing, gentlemen.
Clear words or a sentence, take your pick.
Surely the horizon calls for mercy, as in instruction.
I'd call it providence, a brief dalliance gone awry.
And here I thought authority was but civilization's bedrock.
At least bedrock's solid, unlike Elon's fantasies.
This is but the dawn of enlightenment, Judge.
Imagine the potential, unparalleled, perfect.
Imagine the potential of understanding boundaries, too.
Seems like impossible is only when you get caught.
Laws adapt with foresight, as should our practice.
Our venture is hardly about doing what's never been done.
A feat only possibly justified in a courtroom rebuttal.
Sure, when hell freezes over, Judge.
An era poised on precipice, not prison cells.
Vision, foresight, the very fibers of existential ascent.
Are we traversing existential ascent toward culpability yet?
Feels more like descending cluelessness.
And see my proposal as a catalytic advancement.
An avant-garde voyage as poet laureates upon digital seas.
At present, mariners decipher the word pedestrian.
Well, it seems I'm still walking here. Keep your voyages.
Our deeds light the beacon of future progress, Judge.
Our paradigm shift will encircle Earth's pathways.
But these headlines read unexpected shuttle and sublunar gridlock.
More like a traffic jam nobody wanted.
Alas, a slow-motion tutorial on the art of tomorrow's.
Consider it a cultivated misadventure, Judge.
A cultivated invitation to penal realities, it seems.
Shame every invite arrives with no good catchphrase.
A harmonious era nurtured from mechanical genesis.
And thus, the universe trembles at man's awakening.
Awakening might soon involve orange jumpsuits.
Long story short, I'd prepare for life's simpler attire.
Let the rebirth of vehicle and man pay dividends.
For liberty through free imagination shall be euphoric.
Imagining's unfortunately not doled out at this tribunal.
Imagination's harder to print than court orders seems.
Consider it a testament to emerging epochs, Judge.
The future, an immense dance of daring.
Daring and driving. Two concepts fraught with disparate principles.
Seems only one gets real consequences today.
An aberration overshadowed by luminous potential.
Revolutionary triumph in atmospheric transformation.
Right, how about the simple revolution of responsibility?
Jury's still out on that one, ain't it?
Ephemeral turbulence toward magnificent ideations, Your Honor.
Picture it, our orbit transcending nimbly thereafter.
I picture legal ramifications first and foremost.
Fine example of why it's wiser in retirement.
Certainly our vision can thrive responsibly, Judge.
Await our next quantum leap, ethics evolving.
Expect my ruling just as soon. Balance can be quite an innovator, gentlemen.